All right, so first day teachers are back, and this is my classroom. This is everything that myself and my son got done over the last week. It's my little mirror right here. I think it's cute. I just probably should have went up some, but I was thinking about my students and not really thinking too much about myself. Most second graders are still pretty short, but this is my classroom so far, and I'm gonna have to get some hot glue or either some painter's tape. I've heard about the blue painter's tape and hot glue hack for cement walls, but yeah, we still have a long ways to go. I've set out each like subject area stuff. Like this is some science stuff, there's math, some phonics over there, random stuff. But I still have so much to go. I have to organize everything that's in these cabinets. I need to take out and organize and sort through what I'm gonna keep and what I'm not gonna keep. But overall, I am pleased with where we are thus far. My alphabet wall is a little bit, I don't know, it may look jacked up a little bit, but as you can see, got these two random spots right here, and I can't put anything over this little plug opening, but it's okay. I've got ELA and math over there. I have, because we're doing cursive for the first time this year. Well, not for the first time, but I guess starting back up doing cursive, because I did cursive when I was in school. But I've got the script up top and then cursive. And then we've got our numbers here. And this is my just dump all, catch all area. And then my welcome board. My sound wall is gonna go up there. And somehow I have to figure out a way to create a science and social studies board. I mean, I don't have to, but that's what I wanna do. And I've seen it on TikTok, so gonna figure that part out. Somewhere back there, there's my little library coming along. I'm gonna number the cubbies for the students. And then I think I'm gonna keep all of my subject area stuff, my book, teacher manuals and books and things up top, along with some supplies as well. These white boxes are my sub-tubs, so I need to move those as well. This black table, I'm gonna try to get somebody with a screwdriver to lower it down, and I'll have that as like a workstation for my kids, just so we can have like a third kind of work area. So either at their desks or my small group table, and then that'll be number 3. I still have to vacuum and shampoo my carpet, and again, I don't have to, but there's some stains up here, and they haven't vacuumed since like before the last day of school, last school year. So, I mean, they will vacuum it, the custodians, but like there's pen, I guess marker pen, I don't know what that is, but little stains up here, and I just want to shampoo it really well and have it fresh for the kids before they come back. All of this stuff on my rug obviously is not going to stay here, but I set it all out because I need to step back and look at things. So I'm trying to decide what I'm going to keep, what I'm not going to keep. I wish I had more of these because I would love to be able to put these in the bottom of their cubbies as like a place for them to put lunch boxes and snacks. And then the ones that I do have a lot of, I don't really like the shape of it. Those are more like book boxes or book bins. So yeah. Still have a long ways to go, and I am low-key a little bit stressed about it. I had so much stuff to do. Like I had other stuff to do last week. So for like 2 days, I wasn't really here. And believe it or not, when you're by yourself, I mean, Gabe came in and helped me the last day that I was here to put up these letters. But when you're by yourself, setting up a room, it can be a little overwhelming.
Understanding the element provides context and extension.
As you see on the rubric, okay, my hair looks absolutely nothing like what it did a few days ago, but I've tied it up at night when I sleep, but I haven't really done anything to it. And my hair, I'm noticing that the older I get, when I get my hair straightened, like it's so thin and just kind of wispy, like it's not really much volume, and it doesn't hold curls, because I had rollers in my hair yesterday and there was some curl for sure, but it definitely fell out. Anyway, this is Miss Hall's second grade classroom. Lots of work to do. But anyway, I am here. It is 6:39 and I got here. I always get here early. We don't technically have to be here this week since it's just teachers. We don't have to be here until 8 o'clock, I think, maybe. But I always get here at 6 because just because I like being here when there's nobody here. It's quiet, it's peaceful. Our bell rings at 7:15, so 6 o'clock is like a good time anyway. It's not my normal time to get here. So yeah, I have some stuff from work that I need to do on the computer. We already have little tasks. And when I say little, I mean a lot. But we have tasks that we have to do, and I want to get them done before 8 o'clock. So I'm gonna hop to that. All right, y'all, it is 7 o'clock. I swear, it might not look like I haven't done anything today, but I promise you, I had to completely declutter and organize. I had a lot of boxes and stuff over here. I don't know if you remember that from the previous video, but I went through everything. I threw away a lot of stuff, cleared off this whole back table right here and the boxes that were back there on the floor. I organized these shelves up here into each subject area. So like ELA, phonics and writing, math, science and social studies. I still have to get all of these manipulatives, especially the math manipulatives. I got to figure out which one of these shelves I'm going to use to put those in, and possibly get some bins, figure out what I'm going to do or where I'm going to put some of these things, and then what I'm going to give away. I've already started a little giveaway pile over here. Did some more things up here. Well, things that I want to create. I've put a magnet on them on the board. Threw away a lot of stuff right here. And these things, they might not look it, but these are heavy. Okay. The custodians are going to be upset because they're so heavy. Organize some of this stuff, like my document camera and some chargers and stuff that I need to make sure that they work and or figure out how they work. I have my little area up here that's coming along. I still have some decor pieces that I'm going to put up here. And I want to so I have this idea to put all of my graduation pictures up here and do like started from the bottom, now I'm here. So starting with my GED graduation picture, because I did do a cap and gown for that, and then my associate's degree, my bachelor's degree, and then my master's degree, and then my license as well. Organize all of this stuff. This basket right here is done because it was stuff in there. I still have to do this. And basically, so I have these little, what do you call them? Labels. And I need to get the right hole puncher because the one I have doesn't work. But I need to hole punch that and then get a screwdriver, which I don't have, and unscrew all of these and stick those on. I need to put my sound wall up. But yeah, all of this is pretty much organized. Some of this stuff needs to be cut out and put up. Some of it needs to be laminated and then cut out and put up. I have these new little, I don't even know what you call them, but these new little containers that I'm going to put important papers and things in. File folders that I need to give away. Figure out what I'm going to do with these bins. I have a lot of bins for like storage, but I had to figure out which ones I'm going to keep and which ones I'm going to give away. I need to put some ELA, like what do you call them? Genre posters up here. I think I'm going to use this for, actually, no, I'm not 100% sure. What I am thinking about doing for my anchor charts is, you know how I have space for ELA where you can't really see it even from here, but I think I'm going to do like the anchor charts on the board where you like just put one, get like a ring or something, and you put the anchor charts up there, and each new anchor chart, you just put it up there on top. That's what I think I'm going to do for ELA and math. And I'm still debating what I'm really going to do back here. Because initially I was like, I want to put a science and social studies kind of wall up and like make a board, since I don't have another one back here. But I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. Anyway, this is me leaving. I'm kind of like, I think this is the latest that I've ever stayed after school. And I've stayed after school pretty late, but this is probably the latest that I've stayed. They still have to vacuum my carpet, and then I'm going to bring my carpet shampooer so I can shampoo the stains out, hopefully. And then I have to get ready for open house. Oh my God. Still, like, in my mind, I'm like, it's still so much to do, but I don't know. We shall see. We shall see. It'll all get done, right? It'll all get done by next Monday. But I do want things to be just so for open house. So, yeah. Anyway, signing off. All right, y'all. I am literally just getting back in the house, okay? It is, what time is it? What time is it? It's 7:21. My school is like right up the street. So I am back home. We had kind of like our introductory staff day that we have every year at my school. We had that today, and we met like all the new staff. Like administration went over like a bunch of like, you know, important things, main things that we need to talk about. We'll have another meeting tomorrow. And then Wednesday we have a district PD. And then Thursday, I think we're going to be back at the school on Thursday. Maybe, I don't know. But in any case, Thursday night is open house. So have to get ready for that, because I'm one of those teachers that wants it all to be perfect. So yeah, I'm going to do that. And then Friday will be like the last day before school starts next Monday. So everything has to be done. But I'm home now. I'm home. And I'm like, I'm not tired, because honestly, I probably could have stayed longer. But like my brain was like, okay, it's 7:00. It's, you know, it's time to go. I honestly think that 7 is maybe the latest that I've ever stayed after school. Like, and I mean, I'm saying after school, like school has already started, but we are typically able to leave at like 2:45 at the earliest, you know, that doesn't include all the other stuff that we might do in our classrooms. But, yeah, 7 p.m. And I don't know, for whatever reason, despite the fact that I've been up since like 5 o'clock this morning, I really have a lot of energy today, and I'm so happy about that. I love that for me, because yesterday was like a really down day for me. Like, I don't know, I was feeling really not depressed, but just like down, you know, like, I don't know. Maybe it's hormones, who knows? But anyway, I am home, and I wanted to show you guys what I did not eat today, because again, I have been in my classroom. Well, not in my classroom. I've been at my school. We had our meetings pretty much from like 8. Well, I was in my classroom from like maybe 6:15. I think I got to school to like 6:15, 6:20. So I was in my classroom from that time until about 8 o'clock. Yeah, 8 o'clock, which is when our meeting started, our big staff meeting started. And so we were in the library meeting. Of course, we had breaks, and we had lunch. They catered lunch for us. But we've been in there since like 2:30-ish. And so from 2:30 to basically now, I've been in my classroom. So yeah. So they did actually provide some breakfast this morning, but it was literally bread. Like we had bread and coffee. No, yeah, bread and coffee. And I didn't eat that. I didn't even drink the coffee because I had my own for one, but I didn't even drink my coffee. Well, not my hot coffee. So this morning I made my lunch and everything. I made my little bag. This is my bag. It's actually a big bag. But I made my bag because I was like, I want to make sure that I have food to eat throughout the day, because I knew they were going to provide breakfast and lunch, but I also knew that I probably would not be able to eat it. But actually the lunch they had baked chicken, so that was fine. So yeah, this morning before I left the house, I made an iced coffee, right? My Premier Protein iced coffee. I made that, and I honestly didn't even finish it. I ended up pouring like just a little bit of it out, maybe a third of it out, because it is set like the whole day or most of the day. So I had that, and then they served breakfast, but I didn't eat any of the breakfast. They passed out snacks, and I had an apple. Literally, like, I'm so proud of myself because I'm making healthier choices. But anyway, because they had M&Ms, they had oatmeal cream cakes. Like, come on. They had, what do you call those things? Not Kit Kat bar, Nutty Buddies. So, and that's something that I would have tore that up in the past. But anyway, yeah, so they had all of that. I had one apple. I actually was going to go back and get another apple, but I think I just got busy doing something else. Had my apple, and then they served lunch. So lunch was, what was lunch? Lunch was baked chicken. So they had like a couple of different things. They had baked chicken, they had barbecue, they had corn on the cob, they had baked beans. What was that? I think they had a tray of bread, and they had sweet tea. Is that it? Yeah. And so I literally had a leg. They had breasts up there, right? So exercising a lot of self-control. They had a chicken breast, but I was like, let me get the leg. One, because I figured it would be easier to eat in the cramped spaces that we were already in. And I wasn't really all that hungry. So I had a baked chicken leg. It was like baked barbecue. So a baked barbecue chicken leg. I had the corn on the cob, and I had the baked beans. And I did not drink the tea. I did not get the bread. I had my water. So yeah, I'm like super proud of myself. But again, that's what it was. I forgot. My breakfast. I ate my breakfast. That's probably why I wasn't as hungry. So I ate my breakfast, which was 1 scrambled egg, 2 strips of bacon, and I put some cheese on top. That's what it was. So I made that in the morning, or this morning, before I left, and I didn't eat it when I got to school. When I got to school, we had some little tasks that we had to do before that were supposed to have been done before today. But yeah, we didn't get around to that until this morning. So I did that as soon as I got to school, and right before our meeting. So yeah, I had that for breakfast. I had my food, my bacon and eggs and cheese, and my iced coffee. Then for snack, I had my apple. And then for lunch, I had a baked barbecue chicken leg, a piece of corn on the cob, and some baked beans. And I'm getting ready I'll probably just eat whatever is in my bag right here. All right, I know the lighting is not all that great, but this is my fruit and yogurt, kind of deconstructed fruit and yogurt bowl. So there's the yogurt, and then I have blueberries and strawberries. So I'm gonna eat that now. I also I didn't even drink my Premier Protein, the chocolate. Like, it's still cold because I have my little pack in here, but I didn't even drink that. So I'm going to drink that now. That is 8 ounces. I made some cucumbers. I think, you know what? I think I did have a few slices of these. I think I had like 2 or 3 slices of these when I came back to my room once we were done. But that's cucumbers. I made some watermelon, But I didn't even touch my watermelon, which is kind of surprising because I love watermelon. This is the container I had my eggs in and my bacon. I had coffee. Ugh, I can't get it out. But anyway, that is coffee. Just regular espresso, the Cafe Bustelo espresso coffee. But I haven't even opened that. I did not touch that today. I took these snacks. So these I brought from home. I had these pecans, and I brought one of these because I didn't know how snacky I would be. Like if being back in the classroom was going to make me as snacky, because I'm usually a snacker at school. But I didn't touch those either. And then this is the one thing that I picked up off the table because it had peanut butter. But it actually has a lot of carbs in it. Where's it at? 28 grams of carbs. And then it has a lot of sugar as well. But I am going to hold on to it because, you know, it's not the greatest snack, but it's not, there are things worse than this. Okay, so I'm going to hold on to that for some time in the future. But yeah, that was it. That was it for today. Yeah, I'm proud of myself for it being my first day back in the classroom and not like reverting back to my old ways with like snacking and eat. Like I love sweets, like really, really bad. I love sweets. I love sour candy. I love chocolate. And so, yeah, I managed to stay away from those things, even though they were right in front of me. So, yeah, I'm happy about that. I'm making better choices for sure. So anyway, I am going to go ahead and eat my dinner, if you will. And I have some printing to do. So I'm still going to be up for a little bit before I go and take my shower and get dressed and go to bed and do it all over again tomorrow. The joys of teaching. All right. Night, y'all.